Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Evil Genius 2, where I am annoyed by this quest. I just think this is this sucks so much. It's just wait. It is actually just wait. Continue to play a game. At least in the sort of the interim ones where it's get new minion types and get loot items. It is at least giving you some kind of goal. Those goals basically boil down to just continue doing the same loop you're already doing, which is effectively just wait, but at least it's a little pointed, and they're trying to get you involved with the loot system and stuff. Complete more schemes, 0 of 20, is if you were trying to do a mean parody of the things that are kind of a bummer about this game, I feel like it would probably involve this line of text, and they did it to themselves. Why? Why do that? So anyway, have 1 million gold stored in the lair. By the way, if you're going to have this many zeros in a row, insert the commas, damn it. We don't have 1 million gold worth of storage space. So, mission 1, dramatically expand the vault. We're just going to wrap the vault all the way around. Because people very, very rarely need to actually go into the vault. We're just going to wrap the vault all the way around here. And we're not going to create another doorway because we don't need to. Wait, hold on. Let's make this generator space. We will throw another generator in there. And then I'm actually gonna fill all this stuff in with dirt so that we have more vault space. Hooray! Sorry, let's do this and then expand over this whole area. How much vault space do we need exactly for $1 million? I have no idea. Honestly, no idea. We're just going to put down a lot of pallets and we're going to see. Our current cap is 662,000, right? So we have to nearly double the vault space. It's going to be a lot. I guess I'm going to confirm all here. And let's let them get started while I finish placing these. And then we'll just mostly run money-making schemes, I guess, for a while. Train more muscle minions is a thing that's absolutely going to happen for free, especially as we send muscle minions out on schemes. So, yeah, just a lot of, kind of a lot of continue the loop. You know how to spin all the plates, now just keep them spinning. I do sort of wonder. I am, honestly, really, legitimately really curious what the design intent behind something like this is when you put something like the final respite in the game. Is it just we had a design goal that there would be this many hours of gameplay in the campaign, and right now it feels like we're short, so, we're gonna put in a goal that is just play the game for 2 more hours? Or why? What is the goal that they were accomplishing by having this be a step in the main quest? Do you reckon? It's gonna take so much clicking. Oh my god, it's so much clicking. Okay, let's move this over to here. Do we have decent income right now? No, I know. I hear you. That's a good idea. Why don't we just rob 20 banks? Sorry, 19 banks. Apparently we got some banks finished already. This is going to take such a long time for them to actually install all of, that I do think it's right to finish this before we go focusing on the schemes. And I guess this did, in hindsight, this did validate my desire to make the vault really big. Because boy, we needed every inch of it and then a whole bunch more inches. So we can, it just says schemes, so the heat reduction schemes also count. Yeah, it really is just keep the plates spinning, doing whatever. I am so bad at clicking in a grid. Why is this so hard for me? In my defense, sometimes I feel like I'm still in the... Sometimes I feel like within the same square, the game interprets two different positions within the same square as trying to place the thing in different places.
Consider running some schemes.
Oh, I have no schemes running right now? Okay, well, alright. Confirm these. Let me get some stuff on the docket, and then we'll finish placing those. So, here's a scheme. Do that. And then over here, make us some absurd amount of money. That would be very helpful. Over here, we should really pull heat. Should probably do a lot of heat pulling, actually. Let's just lower heat in general. Wow, yeah, heat's very high. Absolutely everywhere. And we've already overcommitted on all of our mission types. Well, I hate the intel cost of this. Like, let's do these where we can. I'm assuming that this will not count as a completed scheme, but we do kind of just need to burn muscle minions so that we can get more of them going. That's a lot of intel, but fine. And then, yeah, we gotta continue making intel. Are we doing an okay job of that? Is Zalika in position and motivating people? She is not.
Need anything? Another experiment requires my attention.
I know we just had a wave of, like, very high heat investigators arrive. So I'm hoping that we won't get a lot of combat out of that. Hopefully our social minions will do their thing. But if we do get combat, at least it will... Oh, traps are getting triggered. At least it will necessitate the training of more muscle minions. Okay, no, they are wandering out. They are allowing themselves to be escorted out. Okay, back to this. We gotta wait for intel to accumulate a little bit. Oh, actually, I guess we're already back up at 40. Let me plan another line of these and then jump to that. We don't have room. Oh no, we totally do have room for another row. Okay, we definitely want to place that row. I thought we were one tile short. Let's see here.
A trap has been triggered.
Okay, that's not that much intel for money, I guess. This is another one of those Trojan horse missions. Go ahead and commit to that. Over here, science mission. And, like, we kind of just have to commit to a bunch of stuff, even if we don't actually need the job done, just because, like, 20 is a lot of schemes. Turns out this is actually exactly the perfect depth for this room. I have no idea if this is going to be enough space, by the way. And we're kind of going to have to wait until it's all in place before we will know as well. Ain't that always the way? I think you could honestly just stop that sentence at something is wrong with the minions. It's basically always going to be correct. I guess it would be a little easier for people to get in here and actually drop off the pallets if we made a second entrance. But I like the only entrance to the real vault being right next to the place where the henchmen hang out.
A scheme has succeeded.
Although I guess in many ways it doesn't matter where it is if you have Jubei. It does seem like symmetry is the only thing that like constantly appears in your vault, though. Even the agents of justice, or even the agents. Sorry, not super agents. Even the normal rogue type agents don't seem to teleport into your vault the way she did. So maybe it doesn't even matter really where it is, as long as it's not like easily accessible from the front door. Alright, so we got people sent out. We are going to have to deal with this super agent at some point here. Fortunately, it's a super agent accompanied by a lot of not very impressive units. She is the cool one, though. I dig her whole deal very much. Alright, yeah, separate her from her people. She doesn't have that much resolve. It's not totally inconceivable that we could just get her to leave, honestly. Let's get Eli up here and have him work on that.
Here I come.
You are not allowed. Don't you walk in there like you own the place. Nor you. Alright, well, we might get to see this trap go off at least. Okay, they're going to try to escort her out, and is she going to start swinging? She sure is, and then she's going to get ate by the plant. Okay. Time to do the thing.
You have a multitasking.
Okay, so she gets chewed on. I kind of thought these guys were going to start fighting us right away. Okay, there goes the fight. Wow, that did a lot of damage, actually. She is basically just already defeated. Okay. Well, easy enough. So how is this going? Still motivating. It's still working. Yeah, she's doing fine. Okay, how's this going? Slowly.
Your henchman is in combat.
We even are basically at worker cap. It's just a lot of work. Okay, let's commit some more schemes. We're flying out to there. We are still out of counter agents. Counter agents are not easy to, Oh, that's interesting, though. These probably count as missions, right? These count as schemes. This will get the counter moving. And we can kill Steel, like, very quickly. Oh, okay, well, it disappeared on me. I'll take that. That counts as a scheme.
A scheme has succeeded.
Yeah. And it wasn't even that expensive for the amount of heat it removed. And then we can wait for this to repopulate and send out another scheme in short order here. Seems like we're having a really hard time training counter agents, though.
Time to contemplate violence.
Yeah, that sounds right. It feels like it's basically always that time. So yeah, what's happening with counter agent training? Are we having difficulty? Where's the counter agent training thing? It's up here. Okay, well currently nobody's doing it. Okay, we really need to pick this up. We need way more counter agents than that. Alright, so spin doctors turning into counter agents, and I think we probably need to expand the facilities for doing that, I guess. Counter agents are very seriously going to be our limiting factor. It's like another... all of the social minion training stuff is so awkwardly sized. Alright, a little bit more valet training up here. Yeah, we're going to need a little bit more spin doctor training, because they have to be spin doctors first. Wait, why is this not valid? Oh, the valet thing has foot spaces on its backside. And then more counter agent training. And I guess we have room for another one of those, and maybe even another one of these. Okay.
Something is wrong with either the minions or the training room, boss.
You know, you could just leave the... It's fine. It's fine for the corner to just be that way.
Training
okay.
installed.
Obviously, it's going to be a minute on that. And everything we, every little bit of building we commit makes this part take longer and longer. But I do think we're gonna need that. Are we gonna get to 1 million here? 1 million capacity? Honestly, I don't know. It doesn't look like it to me. I can't help but notice that we don't have any henchmen up here.
I'll be there in
Compliance.
Not a problem.
Also, how are we doing on your stats? Okay. You need to be manually told to go back and reset your stats.
I must consider my next move.
You have 0 seconds to comply.
Okay. All that stuff's getting handled. I suppose, in theory, you know, we maybe should be running a side story. Let's do a side story for a crime lord, because a lot of these have a lot of money in their rewards, right? So let's just pick one. You look like maybe a science crime lord? You've heard rumors of a like-minded intellect, Dr. Magnolia Ming. Her efforts to curb the world population could further your own goals considerably. That's a level of evil that I'm maybe a little uncomfortable with. Who else do we have access to here? When you get like a little too real with it, you know, it can take some of the fun out. The layer is having some minor technical problems. We'll need to fix those before our systems crash and torpedo our operations. This is a crime lord thing, but it doesn't have a description of the crime lord that you get at the top of it. Maybe we just want another fighter. Yeah, at this point, all we're really using henchmen for is fighting, so... There's a bold new force hunting the lanes of conspiracy around the world. He could be useful. Okay, yeah, let's do it.
I feel like we're not alone.
We're in the middle of your evil lair, surrounded by henchmen. We're not.
No, fool. I mean, force is more diabolical and more dangerous than a minion, aligning me up in crosshairs.
Like that guy on our sensors who keeps saying he's out to bag the biggest game of all.
That does sound like me.
Exactly. That's a force to be reckoned with, and we shall reckon it with employee benefits. Hire that man.
Okay. Because, like, another henchman would not be 0 value, right? And then on top of that, it'll be a bunch of schemes and stuff. So we need to find the scheme for this dude, though. Sir Daniel. Show me a thing that looks big and important.
Something is wrong with either the minions or
Okay.
the training room boss.
Well, there's Sir Daniel. He does want $50,000 just to start, which is a little inconvenient for me. Yeah, that's really awkward, actually. It sucks a lot that this is going to start with that big payout. Okay, what about optional objectives? We could do some optional stuff. I could execute a socialite for $10,000. A lot of these are sort of value negative, but that one we can absolutely do. So, is she all set on stats? No, okay, let's not interrupt her while she's replenishing. Alright, muscle minions we're all set on, no big surprise there. We have stat restoration stuff around this area. We could try installing some of that, some of those decor items that are supposed to help with stat drain. Maybe.
Training has stalled.
I don't know if that would be worth the money. Money is a thing we care about a little bit for the first time ever.
Minions are in combat.
Like, when people are training, what stats are they using?
My wrinkled fist.
Can't actually click on a person while they are interacting with the machine. Okay, you walked away because you needed to sleep. Is sleep... Sleep is morale restoration. Okay.
Something is wrong with either the minion.
But we are draining smarts as well.
This is the
So, if we could reduce the rate of drain on
Your henchman is in
smarts and morale, that would be helpful.
A
A lot of
criminal
this stuff slows
network
health
has too
drain.
much heat and has locked down.
I mean, these things have very limited range. This is actually
Training
really
has
crummy.
stalled.
Here, look at my trophy cabinet. Yeah, we can't even, like, realistically, it's very difficult to put these in positions where they're going to affect more than one person at a time.
Training room boss.
They are quite cheap, so I assume they're not very effective. Look at all these trophies.
Training has stalled.
The air is silky smooth. This one has an interaction space on it. I don't know that that's necessary. Towel rack. Okay, a yoga ball will, just like the presence of a yoga ball, will slow smart strain. Okay. I am choosing to believe you. Space heater. Everybody likes to be very warm while they're working, right? That's a thing. Humans love warmth. Let's put some of these in here and see. I guess try to feel if it has any effect. I'm gonna have a really hard time telling with any level of certainty. All right, let's take Salika back up here, and we'll waylay a socialite and have them come up to see her.
Nothing is certain, but
Where in my base is there a socialite? I guess we should wait for her to get in position first. Are you socialites? You're spin doctors. I guess all of my socialites are probably in the casino, right? At least they damn well ought to be. Valets and stuff, you. Report for termination. Oh. Apparently my henchman can handle that for me. Did not realize. Oh, but I have to use...
Yes.
That's right, I have to use the command from her.
You simply don't have
Okay, there we go.
in the plan.
So she'll come up, she'll get blown up, that'll give us some money. And then, yeah, a lot of these things like killing saboteurs and rogues, just we gotta wait for them to show up. Supercomputer... Construct supercomputer.
Wrong with either the minions.
The supercomputer is the research thing, right? That costs 100,000? So that's value negative. Yeah.
A trap has been triggered.
A lot of the optionals are pretty negative. Unfortunately. Alright, how is this going? Are we close? We are extremely not close. Like, really, really not close. Alright, we're gonna have to actually do a reset here before we can take on this job. But it's basically gotta be, the fast reset, right? So we just have to have a huge amount of money on hand. So I guess we're just not we're not making any progress on that side story anytime soon. Well, I think it was a good idea. It had promise as a plan. I had to go and select one that had an absurd amount of money payout at the front of it.
Winning move is not to pray.
We can send that out. That looks useful. Do one of those.
Running out of gold. Maybe steal some from the world.
Yeah, that's a good plan there, Iris. The world does have all the money. You're right. Okay, so all that stuff's running. Can we do a reset over here? Nope, we're already out of counter agents again. Well, at least we've got them going, though. It is interesting to me that some of this stuff got prioritized over continuing to expand the vault. I'm happy about it. I'm glad that it worked out that way. But I don't understand how our minions choose to spend their time.
Training has stalled.
Did that happen? It did happen. Great. It's really hard to select Zalika from above.
I'm not bossy.
Alright, please make sure this gets done.
I'm the boss.
Something is wrong with either the minions or the training room, boss. Training.
And, you know, broadly I agree that something's wrong with the minions, but I just don't think there's a lot we can do about it. Okay, we can send lots of people out to make lots of money. This is all good scheming. Unfortunately, it is kind of slow scheming.
Resumed.
So those ones are not likely to
Either the
complete.
minions or the
Those ones are
training
just going to
room, boss.
turn into a lot of money. Which is... it's a thing, right? We do need that to happen.
Training resumed.
So kill stuff, fire void. We are out of void fuel, I'm pretty sure. Are we? Am I wrong about that? We had a mission stage recently where we had to where we had to gather a lot of fuel. I don't remember. Did we fire the weapon again after that? I guess I can just click on this. Okay, no. So we do have 18 fuel available. I could just fire the weapon a couple of times for money, I guess.
Either the minions or the training room, boss.
Is it working? I have no idea. Presumably.
Optional objective.
Presumably it is working. Okay, more counter agents. Hooray. More counter agents always and forever.
You're running
Right.
out of gold.
We need even more income. Sadly, we have very little ability to speed up this process. Because again, we're very helicopter bound at this point. You know what? Go ahead and do this. That's a scheme. It'll get completed quickly. We'll just kill steel. Steel is like very trivial. Yeah, and a lot of these are just gonna take a lot of time. I mean, the heat resets will at least complete. We can be relatively certain of that.
Training has
I have many special
That's acceptable. It's not a lot of money, but it is fast. This is only 90 heat to the region. I'll take that. Alright, lots and lots and lots of income.
Something is wrong with either the minions or the training room, boss.
And we could build out some more training space, I guess, but like... We just, you know... I don't really want to commit any more large costs. I think we've done as much as we really can here, aside from just waiting.
What to do?
We need to keep the intel coming in at a considerable rate for the world map, but honestly, at this point, we're doing well enough on intel that the bottleneck is just always going to be the helicopter, and as far as we can tell, there's no way to fix that. So we wait.
Either the minions or the training room, boss.
And we get repeatedly told that there's something wrong with the training room, and we just live with that. We just live in that reality. Okay, this region locks down, so when it unlocks, we'll be able to just fire this. Provided that our money's actually climbing. We must have finished a lot of the vault. Cash is no longer going out the door quite so quickly. I'm still going to go ahead and do this. Because I'm sure we'll get, with the, with Jubei and with Eli, both, there were some very large payouts, right? We just have to be patient. So are we basically done with this? No, not really. I wonder why all of a sudden... Maybe it's the case that we finally actually got everybody... Or we finally actually got enough of those schemes started up that the income is just... We're still spending at the same rate, but the income is overtaking it by such a degree that it doesn't feel like a big deal anymore. Yeah, I mean, the money's coming in. We still have big payments out here and there, but the money's coming in at a pretty reasonable rate. And it looks to me like we may get to 1 million capacity here. We're going to be close at least. And we could have reduced the amount of digging necessary by researching some of those upgraded safes and stuff, but like... I don't know for sure that it actually would have been more money efficient, because we have seen that the upgrades, the upgraded versions of things, seem to be way more focused on space efficiency than money or power efficiency. Are we? I thought we were getting. Oh, hey.
Distinction, but not of strategy.
Oh my god.
Does that mean you reject my offer?
It's amusing you think we'd ever be allies when we're meant for greater things. Ready yourself and your people.
What is that supposed to mean?
Sir Daniel Ernest Hemming Boone.
Okay.
Your service.
That guy delivers his lines as slowly as anyone that I have ever heard.
Something is wrong with either.
It's probably related to all the inbreeding. My guess is that's where that's coming from. Some sort of congenital slow voice problem. It's fine. We'll deal with him. Is he gonna... It says he has arrived on our island already, but like... I don't know. That doesn't seem right. Whatever. We'll deal with him when he becomes obvious. Alright, so, continuing to scheme. Even more schemes. This area is now available to us for scheming. 2 hours, yeesh.
Training resumed.
I hate the intel costs of some of these missions, but like we can't keep committing everybody to 2-hour missions. Even in fast forward, you know, it's a little much. So let's see here. 3-minute mission. That's a 10-second mission, but it requires an awful lot of dollars. Yeah, we can just keep pulling super agents. We can take Atomic Olga. Go get her.
Training resumed.
So I still don't have any idea where Sir Daniel is.
Training resumed.
He doesn't seem to be in the casino.
Something is wrong with either the
Maybe he
minions
found a
or the
more
training
clever
room,
way in? Maybe? Here's somebody's boat. I don't know. I'm sure as soon as he comes into contact with any of our people, he'll make his presence known. So how many schemes do we have running right now? It's like a lot, right? Some of them are pretty slow. Some of them are going to take a really, really long time to actually run. Do we have anything running in this region? We do not. We could really use one of these. And that's not like fast, but it's fast-ish. It's fast-like. Yeah, do this. That's a 30-second scheme. We probably need to do a reset here as well. It's not like immediately critical, but I'm assuming the deserter feels like pretty low importance to me. Oh hey, Agent Steel finally showed up. You know what? Hold on. Really? That's how you want to do that? I want to make sure we have. Is this an Agent Steel? This is one of the many Agent Steels? Okay. Let's make sure we actually have minions on this. Jubei's like in the hallway over there.
Oh wait, Bio, come on.
Sorry, did Jubei just tell me no? Is that what just happened?
I am old, not stupid.
I mean, I don't disagree. You're standing right there, friend. I guess he's capturing the deserter? I don't actually care about that. You don't need to do that. That doesn't help us.
Your minions are in combat.
Okay, well, whatever. I guess he's doing it. Brainwash them? I guess I noticed we could escort them to the slippery floor. Alright.
If your doors are shut, I'll make my own.
Defeat Sir Daniel in the lair. We found him. So, his people are going to wander into the hallway here, and I just want everybody... Sorry, not you. You're busy. Jubei is personally handling that brainwashing for some reason. Also, I suppose somebody could get rid of this. It's not like a high priority. Let's get some henchmen over here. Wait, did we really? Did he just get... Okay. I mean, I'll take it. Complete the objective to earn all rewards. Okay.
The hunter has become hunted.
I'm not hunting you. I'm beating you. This is you defeated.
No hunter is ever defeated. For no.
Okay, so he has no idea how hunting works either.
Doesn't it end once you take down your prey? Kind of like I did to you just now.
Technicalities.
Okay, we don't have time to listen to him deliver his lines. He has no respect for my time. More schemes.
I came here to find a real challenge. Will you give it to me or not?
Minion. Yes.
No, we're skipping it.
Coons the name.
Okay, defeat Sir Daniel, he's just gonna show up again. Fine. We are going to need some minions here.
Iris says no.
Iris is apparently busy. Oh, Eli got actually defeated, as did Iris. Interesting. I guess his hunter dudes are actually maybe really tough,
Training has stalled.
despite the fact that Sir Daniel himself went down instantly. Like as soon as someone touched him, His hunter friends are a little more...
Either the
Why is this not going
or the
off?
training room, boss.
Okay, yeah, let me hold on. Let me kill tag all this stuff.
And taken care of. There's work
Apparently
to
my
do.
minions are not responding
Find
very
that
quickly.
intruder and kill them.
I am noticing that we are on zero camera power right now.
Silence needs to be left alone.
That could be different.
Find a-
Time to earn my
Your minions
Okay,
are
Eli got up and immediately went back down.
training has stalled.
I don't know what's going on with my people. So, at this point, we can afford to...
Supposed to be a challenge.
We're gonna have to,
Had a
right?
harder time getting up this. Your luck held this time, but nothing lasts forever.
Okay, people finally showed up and actually did the fighting. Alright, so did we end up at 1 million? We did. We are north of 1 million. Okay, the hunters are still problems. A lot of my muscle minions ran off before the job was done, it looks like. Okay,
Something is
problem
wrong
solved.
with either the minions or the training room, boss.
And I guess we defeated Sir Daniel in the lair again at some point during that without me even noticing that he showed up. Find his weakness on the world stage. Okay, I'll try.
Training has stalled.
Is this his weakness? It is. We have a job running right now, but like, this will get completed pretty quickly. Yeah, let's just go ahead and commit to it.
Training room, boss.
So we're getting our schemes done at least. That'll hire 10. You know what? It's very fast and it's low on cost. I'll take it. And then we have stuff completing over here. I guess for the moment we actually do need to wait until some some muscle minions get trained. I don't really want to do this reset here, but like,
Resumed.
yeah, all right. We do have to actually let ourselves get to the 1 million gold at some point. But it's probably better not to just let everything overheat.
Training resumed.
Alright, so we're working on sending people out to that. Does it say on it what the final reward for this will be? No. For some reason, his quests don't list the big high dollar amount rewards that the other henchman side missions did. I gotta say though, I'm pretty unimpressed with his combat skills. Like, I'm a little worried that he may not be worth hiring after all. Okay, they put I think the sarcophagus got grabbed by one of those rogues, but they put it back. Everything's fine. So we only actually need to finish 4 more missions. We have one very, very short one running here. Like, yeah, we're gonna be fine. We don't need to worry about this too much. We can go ahead and focus our missions on generating gold and not overheating the world. And all this slow run stuff will not complete, but it won't have to. I don't know if I need that. Yeah, let's just go ahead and send people out on this. We do need to reset heat in this part of the world. Okay, we got at least we got the cheap version of the heat reset there, and hopefully we can get a nice science to dollars missions to respawn here. I do love to turn science into dollars.
Rising stuff technique.
Okay, Jubei's beating up somebody.
These are their best fighters.
Jubei will destroy them.
Okay. Yeah, well, good then, because that is what I hired you for.
Scheme has succeeded.
Construct killer bees is what that says. Let's try to click on this. Ah, we found out his weakness. Now you know, and knowing is half the battle. The other half is bees. Do I even... Is that a thing I have? Killer bees? I'm sure that's a trap, right? No, I do not know anything about killer bees. How much would it cost to research some killer bees? it would be $44,000.
Research has begun.
We're going to end up, like... I don't know if we're even going to end up cash positive on this. Alright, execute a socialite.
Something is wrong
Sure.
with either the
I'll do
minions
that.
or the training
Why
room,
not?
boss.
Let's get silent.
Alright, let's select one out here.
Training has
I don't want to accidentally click on... You're a socialite, right?
Nothing personal. Just
Yes, okay.
personnel.
It's trying very hard not to accidentally click on a counter agent. They look a little different. Not different enough from the sky for me to feel comfortable.
training room, boss.
Okay, we do need to fix our heat over here. And as we saw with the last one of these, I'm sure once we get to 1 million, this will get checked off and then it won't continue updating. So we won't have to worry about it. But we won't have to maintain that money. We just have to get there once.
Something is wrong with
Are there any other relatively fast... Yeah, stuff like this. Just a couple missions that we can burn through really quickly in order to get our completion points. Okay, do some of that stuff. How is Zalika doing? Zalika is out of stats. Let's have her run down here and we'll fire the Void Machine just to generate some money, I guess.
resumed.
So, a Patriot region or a Smash region, either one is
Has been
good.
paused.
Initiate firing sequence.
Did I ever, did I actually kill that socialite? No, I totally didn't. I probably interrupted her before.
Stalled.
What next?
Let's turn off run fast mode. Let's just grab another socialite. This does still need to happen.
For science.
Yes, for science, of course. It makes sense to me.
Something is
And we're
wrong
already
with either
a third of the way
minions
through
or the
this.
training room, boss.
Alright, get him. Is it getting him? Is it coming? Okay, here we go.
Your minions are in
And it
combat.
creates an opportunity for us to steal some research, which I guess we'll do. It's going to be a thing we don't care about, but it does create the opportunity.
Something is wrong with either the minions or the training room, boss. You have 0 seconds to comply.
Alright, we are finally almost
Has
there.
stalled.
So we're gonna construct a killer bee trap in the base, and then we're gonna lure him into it, and
Stuff technique.
we're gonna poison him, I guess. He's probably allergic to the bees, I'm assuming. It seems like a really messed up thing to do to people.
Wrinkled fist.
Even supervillain relative.
Henchman is in combat.
So I'll just enjoy the show. Good work, everyone. Really glad I'm paying your salaries right now.
Your only winning move.
Eli, use your damn gun. He pulled out the gun and then did not fire it. Alright, fine. We did get a notification about him being in danger. Yeah, alright. Down here and reset.
I disunit. I have
You could also use a reset. And you, actually. Everybody's kind of low on health. Alright,
Something is
we did
wrong
it.
with
We're
either
rich.
the minions
We
or
probably
the
don't
training
need to
room, boss.
maintain wealth anymore at this point. But we do just have a lot of income and not a lot of places to use it. So we could reset heat in a place or two.
Something is wrong with
Actually,
either
intel is going to be the
minions
thing
or
that
the
makes that
training
difficult
room,
for
boss.
us. Okay, we're finally getting people out to these relatively fast missions, so we should be done with this any second now.
Something is wrong with either the minions or the training room, boss.
We still have stuff queued up. It's wild. It's wild how slow my minions are at everything. And by my minions, I mean the helicopter pilot.
Something is wrong.
Look at
with
it. Look at
either
all
the
this gold.
minions
It's
or the
beautiful.
training room, boss.
It's unnecessary, superfluous for sure, but also beautiful.
Training has stalled.
You know, a thing isn't beautiful because it's necessary. Okay, we stole magnet research.
At full.
We stole both magnet research and an Insane Clown Posse reference. So, you know, hard not to be excited about that.
My golden age is coming. Soon every mind on Earth will be just one part of my vast human network.
We'll stop you with regulations, with laws. We'll even filibuster if we have to.
The world will work better when I'm in charge. All will be clear once I've explained it to your small minds.
That is a really, like, it's a very expressive seething animation. You can tell how much seething is happening there.
You won't get that far. The forces of justice will stop you.
Do you really think I wouldn't plan ahead? My teams will make sure we don't get any nasty surprises.
And, what do you have in store for us politicians?
Boy, he just gave up immediately, huh?
A little attitude adjustment. Nothing to worry about.
Okay. Do a lot of world map stuff. Fine, let's do it. We just have all of this money. Okay, well, I'm gonna purchase a reset here. Sorry, I'm gonna purchase a reset here just the moment we have the intel. That'll spend some of this cash. Intel locked again. Man, I believe Zalika needs to get down here and reset before we can do a boost. And then I guess we can go back to research now that we're not cash locked anymore. I don't need to build more storage. I'm fine, thank you. We'll just burn all this money that we're stealing for a moment.
Scientists have made a breakthrough.
Okay, give me something really cool and expensive. Henchmen. More stats for henchmen. Okay. So we gotta build one of those things. Let's build us a killer bee trap. I don't know, over here somewhere.
Training
What
resumed.
is the deal with all these houseplants? Can somebody explain to me the deal with all these plants? Did I do this? I don't feel like I did this. These are mysterious plants and I want them gone. Alright, I'm gonna capture Sir Daniel in the lair. I'm pretty sure I didn't do that. And I'm actually very curious how that happened, how that occurred. Feels like it could be some kind of trap. Maybe there's some like pod person stuff going on. I don't know.
Training resumed.
Very curious. Okay. Right, world map stuff. We have other world map stuff to do.
Sir Daniel Ernest Heminggoon, at your service.
Let's get back on intel prioritization. We are once again intel locked instead of helicopter locked. Absolutely terrible stuff.
Because I said so.
Okay, take me to the combat. I'm trying real hard to select him there. There we
Find
go.
and capture that intruder.
Anya, I live to serve.
Affirmative.
We'll get him eventually.
What do you say, Julie? This will make me focus.
Okay, yeah, Jubei's burning through his health real quickly. Unfortunately, Jubei also got defeated real quickly. You're allowed to use your gun, by the way.
Protocols initiated.
There we go.
Your
Okay, gotta punch through a fair amount of skill here. But... So, Sir Daniel's damage output seems to be pretty solid, at least. And, like, now he's actually fighting. Before, he just went down the second we got anywhere near him. But I guess probably, like, the idea is you're supposed to take on those first missions when you're relatively weak. So that's why he seemed weak then. So we need to find the other... Here we go.
Training has stalled.
75 heat. Is there room for 75 heat here? Not really. Let's
Something
Right,
is
resets
wrong
are very
with either
intel
the
expensive.
minions or the training.
Tranquility.
There's definitely room for that. Yeah, we can get 75 heat here. And I'm not really too worried about canceling these money-making missions. Obviously, we're not super pressed on cash anymore.
Training has stalled.
I'll be back in action. No.
Okay, lots and lots of various headquarters to recon.
A henchman.
I appreciate that a lot of these missions are like really low intel costs. 60 heat is not gonna work. We're gonna have to purchase a reset over here. And it's not high enough on heat for it to lock down and reset on its own anytime soon.
Minions or the training room, boss.
Have to get all the way back to 15? Man. Very
Has
inconvenient.
stalled.
I feel like at this point, we've created so much heat and everything over the course of this game, it should be very difficult for us to lure politicians to our island, because, like, everybody's gotta know I'm a supervillain by now, right? You would think. Alright, so unfortunately we're gonna have to do the same thing here. Let's get more stats for me, why not? We're just absolutely going to have to buy a fast reset and then do this, so that's a lot of intel. It's a lot of intel.
Training
Alright.
resumed.
Is Sir Daniel... Yeah, he's pretty cool. Let's interrogate him on the bees.
Training has stalled.
Use bees for interrogation purposes. I don't actually know exactly how this will work. I do want to watch this. I'm curious what this will look like.
Something is wrong with either
Who's
the
doing it?
minions or the
Iris, yep,
training
that makes
room,
sense.
boss.
Alright.
Training has stalled.
You guys probably don't want to be walking past when this happens. Yep, that's kind of what I was talking... Okay. That man's supposed to be a biologist. Can you imagine? Alright.
It's been a smashing.
I'll admit,
No,
there are only...
then
It seems...
let's
Okay,
find
so we got at least one more.
ready or not. Here I come.
Final confrontation between you and Sir Daniel. Finish him off or show him who's... So wait, sorry,
Here to be.
he teleported out so that he could reappear on the island instantly? Is that what's happening? It's not...
Your minions are in combat.
I don't have to, like, do anything? Yep, he's just gonna show up again whenever he feels like showing up again. Okay, whatever. Okay, never mind. This did lock down. Enough heat was generating because of the presence of, is she Wrecking Bola? Yeah. Well, I guess that's fine. That is one way for this to work out. So, is there any... Do we have any other missions left? Did we do a recon here? No, the one didn't even pop up. Ah, okay, up here. Up here there is
That
one.
is the end of the mighty hunt.
Ultimately,
No.
that would be...
Yes.
Hands up.
Did you make kill him? Like, he didn't even give me an indication. Huh. No more side stories available, really. Yep. Okay. Well, I mean, whatever. Yeah, I didn't even get a notification that he had reappeared. I was trying to hire him. But, okay. I guess if he goes down that easy, maybe it's for the best. It does seem like a couple of the times he fought like an actual agent, and a couple times he died the instant he became present, which makes me think that maybe there's some bugs going on there. Alright, if you get to it quickly, we might be able to do that before that place overheats. And then also... Okay, we're going to need another mercenary for this. We should be able to do that. God, we have so many requests waiting. Just absolutely awful. Alright, well. Once again, we are bound by the helicopter. I should put my sands of time on the helicopter pad.
Training resumed.
So I guess, there's not really anything we can do about this, right?
Either the minions or the training room, boss.
We could do some expansion stuff in the base, but it's not gonna help our minions get out to the world map any faster. And we weren't even really intel locked in the first place, it turns out. Because we were able to commit intel a hell of a lot faster than the helicopter was actually able to get out here. Are we doing mercenary training? Is that happening? It is not currently.
Training resumed.
Okay. My guess is we have too many workers. Like, too large a percentage of our workforce is already committed to stuff. Alright, just clown car your asses out of the helicopter and let's get to work here. Okay. Guard training is lining up.
Resumed.
We will get to where we are going. Eventually. I'm hoping we can do it before this damn area overheats again, though. Wrecking Bola is generating a tremendous amount of heat on us just sitting here. Yeah, man. Like, look at the... How did this get to 70 already? By the time we have 2 mercenaries, we legitimately might not have enough heat underneath the cap to fire this thing off. We're all waiting. We're all so desperately waiting. Well, at least the helicopter did one thing. It is going to take a considerable amount of time, though, for all these missions to get run out. I suppose we should figure out something to do in the base in the interim while we're waiting. I mean, what would be of value?
Training resumed.
We're not really training locked. I mean, all these things are running.
Your scientists have discovered something.
Yeah, give me a construction depot. Let's do that. That's a thing that in theory could be kind of useful. We could convert gold into items at a much higher rate. Alright, so we have a couple of mercenaries now. I saw them get trained. I'm going to press this button and hopefully we'll get here before she drives the heat up to 125. It looks like maybe committing to this has frozen it. That would be awfully nice. Yeah, this definitely froze. Okay, so we might actually get that off, maybe. And then I'm really reluctant to commit anything anywhere else until this actually gets dealt with. So I guess we're done with the world map for a little while.
A scheme has succeeded.
Even more mysterious plant pots.
Training resumed.
I want to get rid of all of these. I feel like they must be listening devices or something. Where would these all have come from? They cannot possibly be good for us. Is there anywhere else that we have mysterious plants just showing up? I think we're cool for the moment. I mean, all the plants in the cover operation are there on purpose.
A scheme has succeeded.
So what is the deal with these machines? This is supposed to be our super serum thing. It looks like a physical challenge. This looks like some Family Double Dare shit. Your dad would lay down on it, and then your mom would have to like throw things at the lever.
I have stepped into the ring.
Uh-oh. We got friends. You know what? He is far from the most dangerous of them.
Task complete.
I noticed that we're no longer really gaining intel. Have you run out of intel? No, you have not run out of buff, but your Plans are not currently taking priority. The thing just, turned off, I guess. Alright, we'll do this for a minute, and then we'll get back to it. Have we actually delivered people? We have. Cool. Great. Excellent. So, where else do we have meaningful missions?
Your henchman.
Okay, it looks like this did get run. Let's just go ahead and do that. We'll just nuke the heat here. We'll send counter agents over here. Try to reduce the amount of this kind of stuff that we have to deal with.
Are in combat.
So we have one lure politicians on the world stage that I missed. Never mind, we do not. Hold on.
Henchman is in danger.
Go ahead and try to resolve the threat. Let's see if we can just make that not happen. Alright, then we need to execute the politicians in the lair. Which I assume is the thing that we do at the table? Maybe not? Hold on, does the mission say on it? Use Void on the politicians. Huh. Do I, like... execute this person? No, I know.
What? In the name of science?
Yeah, okay. I use the portable Void that she is carrying on the politicians. So I think he's probably... Hold on a second. Let me run down here.
You can break my butt, but not my champion spirit. No.
Huh.
Meet again.
I just got an achievement for something. I've definitely defeated that guy before. I don't know why we would suddenly receive an achievement. Wait.
Natural selection.
I just ran right past him. Okay, he was probably just pathing toward wherever I told him to go initially. Wherever she was when I pressed that button the first time. Okay. Please get rid of this.
Need anything? Let's proceed.
I can't help but notice... Okay, there's the last one. I was going to say, it looks like we're a little short.
Personal. Just in the name of
Most politicians are 100% willing to just stand around and watch other politicians be murdered. I would love to say that that's not consistent with my real-world experience, but it is.
Square peg, round hole. This one must...
No, not him. Not...
For science,
Okay, fine. Him too.
you see?
There we go.
Your votes are full.
Okay. Take over the media on the world stage. It's just kind of the same stuff over and over again. Just go to the thing, click on the jobs.
Either the minions or the training room, boss.
That's not what we're looking for. 35. Okay, we should probably reset this area first.
Something is wrong with either the minions or the training room, boss.
I think it would be a lot easier. So there are a lot of games where you just kind of do the same thing over and over again.
Training has stalled.
But I think it's a lot easier to make a case for that being reasonable in games where the thing you're doing is, like, itself fun.
Either the minions or the training room.
In this game, you're just clicking a button on a menu. Like, there's no, like, mechanics to the doing thing over and over again, which makes it a little bit, I think, more difficult to just sit with. I mean, that's not going to change anything. I get just, like, I don't know, do research to convert money into value in some way. Okay, over here, we can definitely do this one, except we're worker short. Well, that's fixable. Actually, we should really just cap out here.
Search has begun.
And then, again,
Training
the helicopter
has stalled.
waiting. We've never even actually gotten out to... We still haven't done this thing yet. It's wild. It's wild stuff. Alright, so I think we have queued up all of the missions. We're just waiting on them to actually execute. Okay, you're basically fine. You're extremely fine. Eli is already...
wasn't built in a day, but I could bring it down.
Never mind. He came down here, but he didn't start healing. For some reason.
I cannot think around these fools.
Okay, you two just admire each other, have a good time, hang out.
Either the minions or the training room, boss.
So we still got Wrecking Bola, but she showed up... Oh no, she did not show up without her crew. And in fact, they all exist and they're all level 9 and... Huh. I don't know if doing that mission to sabotage her showing up did anything at all, honestly. It kind of seems like it didn't, right?
Training resumed.
Well, whatever. Let's let her come down here and step in the trap. No, let her step in the trap, though. Alright, well, you're gonna get killed and then she's gonna do it.
I'll chew through
Then
your
we'll
bones
run
and
people
be
up
back
on her.
home in time for
Nope.
breakfast.
Trap just didn't go off for some reason.
Your
And then
lattice wouldn't last a
that
day
poor spin
in my
doctor.
world.
You have a command? Multitasking.
Alright, you two can handle this, I'm sure.
If your minions are this easy, I can't wait to face you.
These are their best fighters.
Is he gonna be okay? He is kind of taking a lot of hits here. He's probably
You have
fine.
0 seconds to comply.
Okay, yeah, and Iris showed up. It'll be okay. We will have him come down here and heal up after the fight, though.
My old bones.
Does Iris need it? No, Iris didn't get hit.
I am the...
Your only winning move is not to play.
If logic dictates.
Alright, so we'll get her back on Intel production and then we'll check on the status of our world map stuff. But, I mean, I think we're gonna find that the status is helicopter pilot is being
Because
slow.
I said so.
How much stuff is Iris fighting exactly?
Input.
She actually did get wounded,
With either the minions
although
or
it's
the
not
training
clear what
room
she got
boss.
wounded by. Huh. Okay, whatever.
Has stalled.
It's fine, she'll be fine.
Something is wrong with either the minions or the training room, boss.
We'll just keep turning dollars into anything except dollars.
Training.
Okay, now I must deliver my ultimatum to the world. At my desk, of course. That would be the dramatic thing to do. And by desk, they mean big chair. So never mind that thing I was just saying about Intel. I hope I have enough, void fuel for whatever it is we're gonna need to do next. I like how much Eli just, like, completely goes limp in the chair. He is not sitting in that thing like it is a seat at all, most of the time. Is she coming?
What next?
Nope. Right, because the mode has to be disabled manually. Okay,
A trap has been triggered.
now we're on it. Now we're delivering. Potentially. Soon. Soon we're delivering. This episode does feel like it's been just a lot of waiting. Okay, we deliver the ultimatum with the same animation that we always use to sit at the desk. Feels like this could have been a moment for like a thing.
Task complete.
Okay, politicians and the media are putty in your hands. You've delivered your ultimatum to the world. The only thing between you and Utopia, a few stubborn Force of Justice agents. I feel like this has been the description on the last 10 of these that we've gotten.
People of Earth, are you tired? Tired of never knowing the right thing to do, to buy, to say? Imagine if someone could make those decisions for you, based on science, based on your own desires and skills, from each according to the algorithm, to each according to the algorithm.
You remember that thing I was saying earlier about it getting too real and the fun going out of it?
I know some will try to stop me, misguided fools. They're no match for me. But most of you already know and love Void. Give in to it. Accept it. Accept me. Welcome to Utopia.
Yeah, we're totally doing it. A wave of goon has arrived. Survive the onslaught of criminal goons. Why would they be criminal goons? I'm criminal. That's okay. Let's see these criminal goons. I don't even know who you guys are. Just okay, random smash soldiers. You are Chef Goon? Huh. Wait, what is this chef? Who is this chef that we're talking about here? It's a bunch of goons who work for a chef, I guess, but I do not know what we could possibly be talking about. So I guess we're gonna try this. Like, it's really hard to tell where we're at, you know, because every step of this feels like it's exactly as urgent and triumphant and climactic as every other step. There's no sense of building going on here at all. All right, let's go ahead and do the thing.
What do you ask of you?
Everybody get up here. We got some fighting to do. Okay, denied apparently. That's actually fine. She should probably be healing.
Iris unit will be offline.
What do you need?
Eli, on the other hand, Eli's ready to do stuff. Eli's ready to enjoy combat.
Let's proceed.
And we should have Zalika get on this as well. The gun is useful.
There's an intruder here.
Okay, so lots of them have been held in place by the thing.
I want them dead.
I'll say this. The puppy does at least keep them static for a minute while we run people up to do the thing. To do the murders. Pretty sure I kill tagged one of my own guys. Let's undo that one. Never mind. This is a stage magician who has shown up to do goon work. You know, goons have a diverse set of interests. They're not all the same. Not all exactly the same guy.
The Silver Lady on my way.
Alright, I don't know where Jubei is, but now I do. Zalika, do not engage in melee combat. Shoot them with your void gun. Okay. I would love it if she would step back a little bit. Oh, fires. The chefs are slowly cooking my base to pieces.
The genius is under attack. Sound the alarm.
I've calculated your odds of winning.
I think I'm okay. I'm fine. My genius is going... Okay, but just, like, go somewhere. Ah, this is fine. She's close enough. I was going to try to get her centered before hitting repair, but this works. Okay, so that's our last goon. No, okay. Survive the onslaught of crime lords. Okay. Alright, I will. Who are you?
It's getting hot in here.
You know, a problem with having a bunch of crime lords show up, like, I get where they're going sort of in a narrative sense of, like, you know, you have to take down your competition. Like, all of the people who exist in the world simultaneously want to work against you to stop you from taking it over. But at least with the Forces of Justice characters, I'm familiar with them. I know who they are. I know what their deal is.
Your minions are in combat.
Most of the other crime lords are characters we've never seen before, right? So it's kind of hard to feel like I care very much. Like, who the hell is Clara Jones? Kill this person, but, like, again, who even? Okay, I guess we're just going. Let's just do it. Jubei has not got his stats reset yet. Iris, get up here. Eli, sorry, equip your revolver and then get over here. Zalika, be very cautious. Because we could, in theory, die, right? Like, that could happen. Janet Bomb is a great name for a crime lord. Dr. Magnolia Ming, this is one we've at least heard of before. So I wonder if this is all of the crime lords that you haven't dealt with, so you have fewer of these to worry about. Incendio, oh, that's good. That's a good gimmick. I mean, obviously you're dead, but cool name and outfit, my friend.
I want that intruder found and killed.
Okay, let's get to it.
Brains overgrown, an intruder.
Well, congratulations, you just promoted yourself. Okay, Incendio's doing cool stuff.
I'll make a statistic.
Shoot him. Shoot him with your gun. Nope, do not punch him. We are not doing genius punches. Never mind. She is very devoted to genius punches. Is she winning that fight at least? Not really. Oh, Incendio's starting fires all over the place.
We can have something real.
How is Iris doing? Where is she? Is she okay? She is in the fight. She's gonna. The fire is gonna cause people to panic and run. And damage has been done to my queuing system as well. This person is just like wrong place at the wrong time. Really? That didn't put out the fire that was actually on my genius? Okay, well I guess we handled it. You know what? I'm going to leave this open. I'm not even going to stress about that. So now we have an onslaught of agents incoming, and probably we ought to... Let's recharge our agents here, where we can. Go ahead and jump out of the chair. You don't need a reset. You absolutely do. Okay. So now we have many normal agents incoming, and I guess I should probably buy us back up to maximum bodies. Okay, just a bunch of normal agents. By the way, running completely through the trap and then turning it off. So it obviously had no intention of doing anything to any of them anyway. We have lots and lots of guns. These agents are sort of trickling in a little bit more. Yeah, it doesn't really feel like it's worth rebuilding the base at all, because, like, obviously we're going to have to kill all of these anyway.
A henchman is in danger.
So, Iris went down.
I need a break. I'm listening.
Eli, back up. Back up. None too bright, that, Eli.
I need that intruder located and taken care of. There's work to do.
I guess I should just, like, tag for kill everywhere. Sure, do research. Why not?
Locate and kill that intruder.
Oh, their agents are showing up with better weapons. That is a little bit of a problem. We'll just cap out on workers again. Listen, they can still fight. They're not good at it, but they can. And unfortunately, the traps, like, you would think in a situation like this where it's difficult to keep your population up, you would want to rely on traps for a lot of the fighting. But the traps don't do anything because they don't go off. Right, minions are... agents are just walking through my traps all the time.
Show you what a barrack. What do you need?
Use your gun, friend. He's not using his gun. Okay. I'm going to try to get these guys to come down here and... Nope, he's already gone down again.
I'm listening.
Jubei does not need to be... Okay. Jubei's just getting the job done. Let's go ahead and flow. Because these guys have guns, we should take them, like, semi-seriously.
Something is wrong with either the minion I require. You have 0 seconds.
There's an intruder here.
Hopefully he's gonna get torn to pieces. Well,
Find that intruder and
he'll do some good damage first. Yeah, he did alright.
They don't stand a chance.
Alright, I don't know, man. Keep doing research. Just do something. It literally doesn't matter what it is. One more agent down, and we have this objective finished at least. And I assume the others will just leave when that happens, probably. Look at the number of body bags. And we just hire through it. Here's a use for all of this gold that we've accumulated. More bodies for the mill.
Either the minions or the training room, boss.
Where's Zalika right now? Is she at her desk? Yeah, it's probably for the best.
To contemplate violence.
We haven't managed to get one more kill.
Updates required.
Nope, a bunch of them are really low on health.
You're only within room.
There you go, swarm them.
For the memory of Agent Steve.
Okay. Now we get some super agents. So,
Has stalled.
Eli's up. Go refresh.
Awaiting input.
Are the others...
What do you ask?
Jubei went down most recently. It'll be a minute before he's ready to get out of here.
Yes.
And somehow Eli got in a fight. I guess no, the extra agents did not just leave.
Something is wrong with either the minions or the
Well,
training room.
we'll just swarm them. It's fine. It's not an ideal plan, but it is a functional plan.
Require a moment of peace.
And at this point, functional, I think, is about the best we can hope for.
Training has stalled.
Okay, here come the remaining super agents.
You have 0 seconds.
So yeah, the removing super agents would have been valuable for this purpose. So nobody made it out of the... Oh no, okay, Jubei made it downstairs. Iris and Eli are still trapped here. I'm gonna have Zalika run upstairs. Yeah, Eli's getting out. Okay.
Something
And we are, in fact, going to just hire workers through the whole process here. I wish my traps worked.
Training every combat art there is.
We probably don't need a line every time a random garbage henchman is killed by an agent. And actually, the workers are totally going to defeat John Steele, because Agent Steele is the worst super agent by a huge margin.
You lost this battle. Your troops are soft to vash.
Okay, Jubei's stats are almost full.
Eliminate all targets. My agent.
Jubei is extremely good against super agents, so I'm confident we can have him resolve this quickly, especially if we have enough workers coming in to absorb a lot of the hits for him. Okay, Windwalk to here. Did Zalika end up... Okay, yeah, she's right there. So she can also move forward at this moment. I just want you to walk forward. Okay. And then make sure we have enough workers coming in to just body block the agents from getting to you. Okay. This should be pretty fast. Some random nobody just ran past everything.
Logic dictates.
Now a super agent is running past everything. And Jubei did get beat, like, real fast.
I'm in.
You lost this battle the moment Steel took the field.
Yeah, the second Jubei showed up, all of the workers stopped holding aggro, which is frustrating.
You lost this battle the moment Steel took the field.
Oh. Huh.
I could kill 100 of your minions before.
I guess she, the second I stopped looking at the agents, they all of a sudden made a beeline for her, despite the fact that they couldn't see her anymore. I mean, that's fine. It is kind of annoying, though, because that means we're gonna have to just sit through a bunch of this stuff again. So yeah, like, just don't bring her up there. It's not worth it. It doesn't matter enough. Yeah, just do some kind of research, whatever.
Your minions are in combat.
Yeah, her damage output is nice, but if they're going to completely ignore everybody, the second she gets up there, then she's not going to be able to contribute. So we're just going to have to let this all be done by workers.
Either the minions or the training room.
And so this, I said that this was basically the only thing they could do that would feel climactic in any way, right? Because
Has stalled.
there's no way to increase the difficulty, like, of a heist on the world map or anything, a scheme rather. So basically, it had to be this. The end of the game had to be this, if it was going to feel like a significant thing at all. But also, at the same time, Oh, I was about to reroute power. Whatever.
Search has begun.
But at the same time, like, this isn't really difficult, right? Like, I am resolving this by just mashing the hire workers button. Like, there's no strategy to apply here. They've constructed a situation where things, in a very meaningful way, cannot be difficult because you have no ability to interact with the systems at all. Like, I can't do anything to these. I can't, like, make decisions that matter with these super agents. Our lair is as set up as it's getting, and now it's just like, whatever's gonna happen is what's gonna happen. Professional saboteur, absolutely not. Random agent guy, absolutely not. Get them all out of here. A bunch of different Agent Steels showed up simultaneously. Here's Agent X. Okay. And yeah, if we had spent more time killing super agents, then this would be easier. But this would go down more quickly. But like, it doesn't change anything about it fundamentally, right? Yeah, okay, good. Jubei is up and he's running for stats. We need to have Iris do the same thing.
An inferno is raging in your lair.
Okay, I mean, whatever. So it sort of doesn't matter that an inferno is raging in our lair. Okay, everybody reset your stats.
I meant to leave that one alive.
Yeah, like realistically, there's no decision making or anything here. It's just kind of, this is what it is. So let's let all of our henchmen reset. And then we'll have them all run up here at the same time. And that's kind of it as far as strategy goes. Like any decisions we were going to make to try to fight these people, we would have had to have made a long time ago, right? Okay, so a bunch of stuff's getting destroyed, but I wouldn't be surprised if this is actually the final objective of the game, so it very much does not matter. How are people's stats doing? We just gotta get all of our henchmen reset.
I'm listening.
This is definitely a part of the game where a more combat-focused genius would be nice. And it's a shame that, like, none of the traps can work, because they all get turned off before they could possibly affect anything.
Training has stalled.
Okay. So is it time to just jump people at the top of the stairs? I'd like it if we could get them a little bit more separated. But I guess there's not really anything we can do about that. I could run my genius up and grab the attention of the ones who see her and drag them downstairs, and we could divide them that way, I guess. That's kind of a strategy. Let's try it.
Agent Steel prevailed. Your troops are soft, Tavarish.
Okay. Run up here. I think I've got some attention. Now run back down to, like, here. And let's have the henchmen get at the bottom of the stairs.
Awaiting, calculating optimal.
What are you? Here I come.
I really thought you'd put up more of a fight. My mistake.
Where is everybody?
Yes.
Did people already?
All targets.
Okay, yeah. Get over here. Apparently people were not all just content to wait where I thought they were going to wait. Hey, what are you doing? Eli's just, like, disregarding enemies. Not ideal. Okay, and then we can maybe, given that they're sort of separated in this way, we can maybe have Zalika contribute. Zalika, like, do stuff. Okay, yeah, that's working. That was nice as a way to sort of, like, apply a little bit of strategy. Okay, so who do we still... Where are the tags? They're mostly over here now. First of all, let's hire all of the people. And then...
What do you ask of you?
Probably we don't send the genius up here. But let's run all of the henchmen up.
You hate to see me go?
And we will not send the genius on this one? Nah, we should.
Need anything?
I'm just going to have to really super micromanage her, which is very annoying.
Train in every combat art there is.
That's what you meant.
Brains overborn.
Purging unwanted files.
And it's also especially annoying that she chooses to be less effective than she could be.
A loss. But another agent will pick up where that one left off.
Okay, so... Huh. Where are the...
Something is wrong with
There are
either
definitely still some
minions
alive.
or the training room, boss.
Did they go upstairs?
Your minions are in combat.
Okay, here we go, here we go.
As you wish.
I resume calculating.
And we don't want to do any wind walking. We want everybody to arrive approximately at the same time.
To do. Let's proceed.
Except maybe Zalika. Zalika should show up a little bit later.
A minion is disarmed.
I meant to leave that one alive! I must break you.
Alright, Flo's still recharging.
You did quite the number on that agent.
Okay.
But another shall be on their way soon enough.
I guess this is what I need. Launch the program. It does feel like it's a good idea for Zalika to just be up here anyway, though, right? So this will be a scientist who actually does this. Just, taking your sweet time.
Has stalled.
I guess actually what they're doing is they're returning... they took this fire extinguisher downstairs. Alright, good work. Well done. Burning body. Is that really... That's the thing you want to do at this moment? Okay. This technician will help us. And I will not stand ominously over their shoulder.
Training room, boss.
Okay, so yeah, everything's all screwed up, a lot of stuff burned down, but I don't think it's going to end up being worth it to rebuild. Just burn down my entire base. See if I care.
Minions have deserted.
Alright, the final assault on your lair, final assault on your lair has failed, and demonstrated that no one is a match for your skill in strategy, tactics, or literally anything else. I have a very limited ability to apply strategy or tactics, but I appreciate you saying that. It's time to establish total control over the minds of humanity. I would love it if that were the case.
Quest for humanity, and finally, humanity has accepted that.
It's been an honor and a pleasure working with you.
With me,
For you, of course.
There you go.
the utopia we're about to experience is my vision, and mine alone.
I feel like I should get some credit. Okay, so now I need a ton of fucking void fuel. Ugh. Oh, and they can only be level...
A minion is deserting.
So we have to put together 125 fuel. That's very annoying. Okay, so we're not going to be able to do anything right now.
Stalled.
We have to replace all of the lost consoles. And... I mean, it may as well just be with the consoles that already existed, because, like, we know that if we fix that footprint, at least it'll put everything back as it should be. We probably still need... I don't know for sure, but I'm assuming we probably still need intel as well. I'm assuming we're going to need a ton of intel for this. That's not a place where there was one before, but it's fine. This doesn't feel like 11 intel worth of consoles. I know I'm like putting consoles in places that there weren't any before even. Well, yeah, get all those down. And then I could put up some more down here just to be like absolutely certain.
Either the minions or the training room, boss.
I don't think we're going to have room for the level 2 versions. Oh no, these are quite tiny. We can put down some of these. Just to be absolutely certain that we get where we're going here. Fortunately, we didn't lose any power or anything. So we should be extremely fine on that. Okay. We're actually already good. And it looks like the fire must be dealt with already? What is this?
A scheme has succeeded.
Perhaps destroy that. Perhaps a thing could be done about the firebomb. Maybe I shouldn't have to tell you that. Also, yeah, investigators, like, it's going to continue to be an annoying issue. Okay. Now that we have broadcast strength again, let's gather fuel. Really annoying that they're going to make us go back to the world map bullshit after all of that stuff. But fine. God, it's so much, too. Yeah, reset heat here. Let's just make sure we can actually get this done. Okay, so the fuel thing just disappeared and didn't come back. That's fun. We are desperate for intel. Let's get Zalika up here to do a repair and then a prioritize.
Training has stalled.
I guess we have technicians in the area. Stuff is getting fixed.
A minion.
I'm intrigued. Take better care. Incorrect. Trap. This
Okay.
is crucial to my success.
Something is
Intel,
wrong
please.
with
But
either
that said, we're still
minions or the
probably
training
bound by
room
the
boss.
helicopter, not by the intel. We're gonna need so much fuel. Oh my god, if it's only gonna let me do level 3. Okay, where else can we can pick up some more over here, in theory, at some point.
Training resumed.
We don't really have the intel to do any resets or anything, unfortunately.
A minion is deserting.
Yeah, just get some of these reset the old way. And then, yeah, we can't afford to do anything there. Okay, this one's not too bad. We should be able to hit 30 intel and 6 martial artists pretty soon. And when we fire void, it does generate intel, right?
Either the minions or
So,
the training room boss.
at least I think it does. So there's that. As soon as we have enough,
Stalled.
as soon as we have enough fuel, the fuel for your Doomsday, it's wild that that's not represented on the UI anywhere.
Something is wrong with
Because, like, it is an important thing.
the training room boss.
But okay, I guess we're waiting a little bit on helicopter stuff anyway.
Training has
Let's
stalled.
quickly go and look at the device. Okay, so 16 fuel is enough to fire at once, right? I should probably leave Zalika where she is until her morale runs out, and then we'll launch a couple. And let's make sure that we are training minions.
Something is wrong with either the minions or
And I
the
guess
training room
maybe it
boss.
ends up being worth rebuilding some of this stuff. It sucks that they're gonna make us do that. I guess probably not.
Training has
The
stalled.
camera stuff maybe is worth it. We didn't lose anything really important though. Alright, so let's get some security desks in here. So we could put in a table again.
Something is wrong with either the minions or the training room boss.
And then lots of guns. Lots of gun lockers. All of the gun lockers.
Training has stalled.
There we go. Rifle racks. Nothing but rifle
Something is
racks.
wrong with
We are
either
killing
minions or the
anyone that we
training
catch
room
in here
boss.
at any point ever. So I think we need more of
Training
these.
has stalled.
Okay, go ahead and do all that stuff. We did lose a bunch of... Yeah. If we're going to try to keep people over here, we do have to fix some of this damage. And this is all stuff that we can do while we're just waiting for the damn helicopter. That's a worker smarts thing. We don't
Something
really
is
care
wrong
about
with either the
that
minions
specifically.
or the training room, boss.
Yeah, good enough.
Training has stalled.
Did you know that there's often something wrong with either the minions or the training room? It's true.
Something is wrong with either the minions or the training room, boss.
Which one is the one that the muscle minions like? Yeah.
Training has stalled.
Okay, so we'll rebuild this a little bit. We should probably actually put some infirmary beds in here as well.
Something is wrong with either the minions or the training room, boss.
Okay. We've repaired a lot of this damage, and hopefully someday we'll actually have minions trained up to to take advantage of it. We didn't lose anything over here.
Training has
Yeah, the
stalled.
damage was remarkably localized, honestly. We've gotten things back under control really quickly. Oh, I gotta remember to set all of these to muscle mode. It would be cool if we could get the security cameras back online. Alright. How is Zalika doing?
Thinking.
Still got a lot of morale. Oh, we're gonna cap out on fuel. We have to...
Another experiment requires my attention.
We're going to have to do these in shifts. We can't just save up all of the fuel and then do it all at once.
Something is wrong with either the minions or the training room, boss.
Okay, is she gonna, are we gonna get the UI? There we go. Okay. I suppose we should fire at the places with the highest heat first.
Calculations complete. Commence the next human trial.
So much fuel. So much fuel.
Something is wrong with either the minions or the training room.
We don't have enough hitmen to launch that one. I need fuel, non-orange fuel. There we go. Over to this.
Do you smell that? Smells like a bonfire.
So many records burning, so much ammunition going pop, pop, pop.
Just like fireworks.
Okay, did we completely remove their... It looks like yes. We completely removed their HQ from the map. Now, I guess the building is still there. Barely, sort of. Go ahead and launch this. This one just requires mercenaries. We can do that. This is quantum chemists, which we're, of course, always working on.
Training has stalled.
More fuel. Anywhere else?
Something is wrong with either the minions.
Boy, a lot of these fuel missions are muscle minion based. Here we go. Wow, 6 counter agents. Well,
Your minions.
apparently we can pull it off. I'm a little surprised to see that, honestly.
Training
Alright,
has
who's
stalled.
doing what now? We are having some problems.
Something is wrong with either the
Huh,
minions
why are my
or the
minions
training
engaged
room,
in combat?
boss.
These people seem very, very easy to deal with.
Training has stalled.
Alright, oh, my pup is gone. But, you know, that's absolutely fine. It turned out not to be a very good trap.
Something is wrong with either
On the other
the
hand,
minions
I
or the
do actually
training
think
room,
that
boss.
the plant is pretty good. Let's maybe install another 1 or 2 of those.
Training has stalled.
Okay, so where are we at on fuel now? God, we gotta get
Something is wrong with
we
either
gotta
the
get so
minions
much.
or the
All right,
training
I was
room,
really
boss.
hoping, as you could probably tell from me like continuing to prolong this, that this was going to be the last episode. But frankly,
Are in combat.
I think that we're well past that. It's going to take a while for us to accumulate the 100 additional fuel that we're going to need to take all these steps. But at least it seems like this is actually the climax, and this, you know, kind of makes sense at least. So that's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all for watching. When you come back next time, tomorrow, I swear to God we're going to finish this damn thing. And I'm, like, pretty ready to be done with it. It's probably abundantly clear at this point. So we'll see you then.